types of diodes. Diodes have different models and types, and to know the reason for using each one, we must be familiar with their structure. Stay with us to check the important and practical types of this part. PN junction diode.
This type is actually the same diode that we talked about at the beginning of the video and learned about its function. This family of diodes is sometimes called silicon diodes. The PN junction diode is one of the simplest types of diodes used for rectification, voltage regulation, and signal detection applications in circuits.
Schottky diode.
This model is made by connecting a semiconductor and a conductor. Usually the metal used is molybdenum, platinum, chromium or tungsten, and an N-type semiconductor. Schottky diodes have lower voltage drop than conventional silicon diodes at low currents. They may have a voltage drop in the range of 0.14 to 0.4 volts. While the corresponding voltage for silicon diodes is in the range of 0.6 to 1.7 V, they have much higher switching and in addition to rectification. This type of diode is used in circuits that require fast switching.
Zener diode.
A Zener is a type of diode used in the reverse region, meaning that in addition to passing the current in the direct mode like other normal models, by applying a fixed and specific amount of reverse bias, it passes the same current in the opposite direction. In fact, the main use of Zeners is to use them in reverse bias mode, where they pass a large current for a nearly constant voltage. This breakdown voltage is known as the Zener voltage, and it will be from 1.7 to 200 volts based on the structure of the diodes, which is used as a voltage reference in circuits. Zeners are used for signal clipping, shifters and voltage regulators.
Avalanche diode. This family is used similarly to Zeners in the reverse region, and their difference is that they have a larger breakdown voltage. These diodes are designed to fail at a certain voltage and not be damaged. Avalanche diodes are used for protection applications, inductive circuits and high voltage circuits. Varactor diode.
The capacity of this capacitor is proportional to the value of the variable voltage, and for this reason, this diode is also called a variable capacitor. Vectors are used in tuning circuits and filters.
The operation of the capacitor diode is in two modes. If high voltage is applied to both ends, its capacity will decrease. If the voltage decreases, the vector capacitance increases. In any circuit where the capacity of the capacitor must change according to the voltage value, a capacitor diode is used. Tunnel diode.
Tunnel diodes are also a PN semiconductor junction with the characteristic that they operate based on the mechanical tunneling property of electrons from the potential barrier. A tunnel diode provides negative resistance in the voltage range used for oscillators, amplifiers, and switching, and is used for very fast circuits.
Pin diode.
The name of this diode is based on its internal structure. Its N and P regions are similar to conventional diodes. Except that between these two regions there is an intrinsic semiconductor part without doping process. This region is similar to the wide depletion region and strongly weakens the rectification. But it is used for applications such as fast switching, attenuation, light detection and high-voltage circuits of power electronics.
Gunn diode.
GaN diodes are also known as electron transfer devices, TEDs. They are a type of diode that produces microwave signals by exploiting the Gunn effect. The GaN effect is a phenomenon in which a high electric field applied to certain semiconductors, such as gallium arsenide, gauze, causes electrons to move through the material with a negative differential resistance, and oscillates at microwave frequencies. Unlike other diodes, the Gunn has a negative semiconductor region with resistive junctions at both ends.
LED.
The name of this model is derived from the term light-emitting diode, and it is one of the most widely used types of diodes. In the simplest terms, a light-emitting diode, LED, is a semiconductor device that emits light when an electric current is passed through it. Light is produced when the particles that carry the current, known as electrons and holes, combine together within the semiconductor material. LEDs emit light in the visible light range when connected to forward bias and current flows through them. Making indicator, display and lighting is one of the applications of LED.
Photodiode.
This model is used for light detection. The function of these diodes is that due to light radiation, electrons and holes are created in them. This action creates a current in the circuit. In other words, it can be said that photodiodes have the opposite function of LEDs. Photodiodes are usually used in reverse biased conditions so that the very small current induced by the light radiation can be easily measured. Photodiode applications include light detection sensors, optical communications, and solar cells.
To support me, subscribe to my channel. Like my videos. Press the bell button for notifications. Subscribe to my channel for new videos. Share my videos. Write me a comment. Thank you.